Honorable Speaker and distinguished members of this august House. It gives me immense pleasure to address you at the commencement of the first session in the new year 2021. I also extend my warm greetings to the people of Mizoram on this occasion. I applaud the strength, resilience, and commitment of the government and the people during the hardest times last year. I now present before you a brief outline of the achievements and visions of the government. In 2020-2021, rupees 148 crore was provisioned from the state fund for the implementation of development works under the state's flagship policy. However, as a fallout of the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic last year, 15% of the budgetary cut as economy measure has been effected. Out of the budget provision of rupees 125.80 crore, after 15% budgetary cut, a total of rupees 82.45 crore has been allocated to various departments for the implementation of SGDP. The schemes under the NEC have now become a central sector scheme. However, the ongoing projects under the NEC special development projects will continue. The Mizoram state government has performed rather well in implementing the projects in comparison to all other states in the Northeast. During 2020 and 21, NEC has approved 6 new development projects. Besides, rupees 3 crore has been received for activities related to combating the COVID-19 pandemic and rupees 80 lakh for procurement of PPE suits and test kits. NEC has also approved rupees 3 crore for livelihood and gainful employment to the returnees of the state of Mizoram. Under the non-lapsable central pool of resources, during 2020-21 till date, the Government of India has released more than rupees 23 crore. Under Northeast Special Infrastructure Development Scheme, Government of India has retained and sanctioned 5 projects. Mizoram Vision 2030 was published and shared with the NITI Ayog, currently in the Sustainable Development Goals ranking by Niti Ayog. Mizoram is ranked 6th among the states of India. Mizoram tops in SDG 10 and is ranked 2nd in both SDG 2 and 7. Several incidents of border dispute erupted along the Mizoram-Assam interstate border. However, the tension in these areas and the ensuing blockade were immediately diffused by the timely development of our police forces. Agriculture has been the backbone of the state's economy, and more than 60% of the population is employed in the agriculture and allied sectors. Under the Soil Health Care Scheme, more than 26,000 soil samples have been collected and tested. Oil palm area has increased. The mission Organic Value Chain Development now covers more than 14,000 farmers and has initiated formation of 9 farmer producer organizations and 5 farmer producer companies. The centrally sponsored scheme of ATMA is now in operation in all districts of Mizoram. Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchay Yojana PMKSY presently covers 1,349 beneficiaries, and under Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi, total fund dispersed is more than rupees 97 crore till 31st December 2020. Keeping in view the great potential for horticultural development in Mizoram, my government has initiated several schemes to provide adequate opportunities for increased production as well as more gainful employment to the rural population. More than rupees 240 lakhs was earned from the off-season production of tomato during 2020. Income to the tune of more than rupees 333 lakh has been estimated from the production of off-season cabbage during the last year. Last year alone, dragon fruit farmers generated income of more than rupees 300 lakh. Rejuvenation of old Mandarin orange orchards has led to market value of around rupees 16 crore. My government will continue to accord high priority to construction, improvement and maintenance of road communication. Several key bridges and buildings at various locations were constructed. Although work has been severely disrupted due to COVID-19 pandemic, all major roads across the state have been well maintained by the state PWD. With funds from the central government, World Bank, Asian Development Bank, NABARD and SEDP, 80 district roads linking rural areas are being repaired. Renovation of Longpai Airport is also underway. Construction of two MWP Twilingwell solar power plant at a cost of rupees 1,400 lakh from state plan fund has been successfully commissioned. Construction of 110 km and 132 kV single circuit from Aiswal substation to Lunglei, which will serve as the alternative power incoming line for southern Mizoram, was also commissioned, funded by donor. Further, a number of substations were constructed, strengthened and commissioned. Under Jal Jeevan Mission, more than 40,000 rural households have been covered with functional house tap connections. Under Swachh Bharat Mission, Grameen, 1 unit of plastic waste management unit has been installed and 4 units are ongoing in 4 districts. 8 water supply schemes, including solar pumping schemes, have been completed under NABARD. It is a matter of satisfaction that there was sufficient stock of rice and no shortage of food grains even during pandemic lockdowns last year. There is sufficient advance stocking of rice for the current financial year, and the same will be repeated for the next financial year for these needy areas. Despite COVID-19 pandemic posing a serious challenge, the Department of Health and Family Welfare used much of its resources towards its mitigation, and as a result, Mizoram has the lowest number of cases detected and the lowest number of only 10 COVID-related deaths in the country till this date. Vaccination of all registered healthcare workers in the state has been completed. The vaccination of frontline workers is expected to be completed by March 2021. Under the Mizoram State Health Care Scheme, more than 1 lakh families have been enrolled and more than rupees 56 crore, 0.56 crore reimbursed to the patients. Under the Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, almost 2 lakh families were enrolled and more than rupees 15 crore utilized for cashless treatment. Under National Health Mission, 108 sub-centers and 64 urban and rural primary health centers have been upgraded into health wellness centers. Fully immunization coverage in the state stands at a high 88%. Under the Samgra Shiksha Mizoram, 3 new district project offices have become functional in the 3 new districts. Under the midday meal, the existing state contribution is higher than the mandatory fixed by the central government, so as to give better nutrition to school-going children at the elementary level. Under the RUSA scheme, upgradation of existing colleges to model degree colleges, sanction of rupees 300 lakh each was accorded to 4 colleges. Infrastructure grants have been sanctioned for 15 colleges. My government had declared sports as an industry, making Mizoram the first state in India to do so. The Ministry of Minority Affairs, GOI, has approved projects worth rupees 228 crore under Pradhan Mantri Jan Vikas Karyakramam. The ministry has also approved rupees 472 lakh for construction of Sadbhav Mandap. Under Khelo India scheme, a total of rupees 1,550 lakh was sanctioned by the Ministry of Sports and Youth Affairs for laying of artificial football turf and rupees 550 lakh for construction of hockey ground. The Commerce and Industries Department continues its policy of encouraging private entrepreneurs in setting up viable industrial units depend on locally available raw materials. Under the Aizawl Smart City project, fund amounting to rupees 34 crore has been allocated for construction of Aizawl City Centre. Construction of new market building, an estimated amount of rupees 13 crore under NEC funded project was inaugurated. Bamboo Development Agency has undertaken upgradation of Susankti Industrial Estate, Aizawl, and 99% of the work has been completed. Fund to the tune of rupees 4.75 crore has been allocated by the National Bamboo Mission. Establishment of handloom production cum training center with a total project cost of rupees 3.50 crore has been approved by NEC. The Ministry of Panchayat Raj has approved the annual action plan of Mizoram for the year 2020-21 amounting to rupees 30.5 crores. A total amount of rupees 93 crore is sanctioned for 8334 village councils in Mizoram. Under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Gramin fund amounting to rupees 1,091 lakh has been received. Under MGNREJA, more than 2 lakh households have been issued job cards and all active job card holders have been provided 96 days employment till January 2021. 4 RD blocks of Mizoram were selected by Ministry of Rural Development for inclusion under its new scheme, Shama Prasad Mukherjee Urban Mission. For timely implementation of works and judicious use of resources, the state of Mizoram was awarded thrice by the Ministry of Rural Development. First position in 2017 among Northeastern states and second position at the national level in 2018 and 2019. Under the umbrella of National Livestock Mission, Piggery sector is being boosted. High-yielding and bigger-sized goats were imported from Rajasthan. In order to meet the demand of chicken, Soram Poultry Development Scheme is augmented. Fodder development program has been taken up in 4 districts. Besides veterinary hospitals, a live animal market has been constructed. Assistance has been received from Tribal Welfare Ministry for construction of Rural Animal Health Center. To meet the fish feed requirement, fish seed have been distributed at a 50% subsidized rate. My government realizes the importance of sericulture as one of the most effective means in weaning away farmers from the devastating jam cultivation in the state. Hence, a number of families in the rural areas are raising Muga plantations in their own lands. There are 36 ongoing minor irrigation projects under PMKSY Har Khetko Pani at a total estimated cost of rupees 42 crore, benefiting 1,055 farmer beneficiaries. Implementation of 13 new groundwater irrigation projects as well as provisions for installation of 184 solar power pumps and 25 electric pumps have been approved for inclusion under PMKSY HKRP. Despite the declining activities due to COVID-19 pandemic, a number of activities and projects were still carried out by Tourism Department. The Anduriam Festival 2020 and Winter Festival 2020 were organized virtually. The Tenswal Golf Resort under Swadesh Darshan scheme was inaugurated. Another achievement of the department was the notification of the Mizoram Registration of Tourist Trade Act 2020. The headwise revenue achievement of Transport Department up to November 2020 was rupees 16 crore. My government continues to attach due importance to the effective implementation of Total Prohibition Act in the state. I am happy to say that voluntary organizations and the churches have extended their active cooperation in tackling this menace. The total revenue collection of Taxation Department up to November 2020 is rupees 370 crore. To prevent loss of revenue, the department has created a data collection center to collect detailed statements of goods coming from outside the state. My government is determined to strengthen the cooperative movement, and at present there are 1,490 registered cooperative societies in the state. Under the PM Kisan scheme, more than rupees 15 lakh was transferred to 255 beneficiary bank accounts, and under Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, more than rupees 27 lakh was transferred to 5,559 beneficiary bank accounts by the Mizoram Cooperative Apex Bank Limited. Under the One Dhan mission in Mizoram, 159 One Dhan Kendras have been set up. Total revenue collected by the Land Revenue and Settlement Department till December 2020 stands at almost rupees 13 crore. The total amount of registration fee and stamp duty collected up to December 2020 is more than rupees 17 crore. One of the flagship state programs being implemented by the Urban Development and Poverty Alleviation Department is PHOSS, which aims at decarbonization of road and traffic through provision of assistance for construction of parking houses within Aizawl city. 1,023 applications were deemed eligible for selection. Construction of approach road and international road of Industrial Growth Center was completed. The Mizoram Cleanliness Competition 2020 under the Swachh Bharat mission was launched, in which 23 urban towns were actively engaged. The Art and Culture Department obtained geographical indication registry for 5 Mizo traditional Puan. Funds were received for construction of regional museum at Lunglei and for the ongoing Lai Cultural Center come auditorium at Longtai. Through the Mizoram Legal Service Authority, free legal service were provided to 2,909 beneficiaries. Honorable Speaker and honorable members, I have briefly presented before you a summary of the policies, programs, and some significant achievements of my government. I would like to reiterate here that my government will remain committed to work steadfastly to fulfill its assurance to the people of the state. I have full faith in the ability and resilience of the people of Mizoram, and with their cooperation, we will overcome challenges and march towards further progress and prosperity. I wish you, your deliberations, all success. Kalami, Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. You can go. You can go. You can please go to sir. Thil dang berain itin lungveng tharo. Nunna lo chwana anisia tufin. Ole. Kon ko vodo zom takin house address ta alomom leni. O kopi kha member ten da semni se an sem ra ule. kan changki mem motion of things kan kalanga kan dan som basarina pathum na te na phu tangin motion of things kan governor zom tak thu soya khan MLA zom tak pu sil mun pu hen tagin motion of things kan muwa tin member zom tak pu el thang moin aron thop boka danang thlapin aron tia tuna a motion nei tu member zom tak pu sil mun puya move torin kasome.
Honorable Speaker, that the members of the Mizoram Legislative Assembly assembled in these sessions are deeply grateful to the Governor for the address which he has been pleased to deliver to the Assembly on 23rd February 2021. Thank you.
Business Advisory Committee te niriat thani sang nile somni pakhat thotani khan thut khawmania chuta chuan tuna 7th session of 8th Legislative Assembly detailed program hi duanania tin hei hi bulletin part 2 kanon semvek towa ilu mu to karinga Business Advisory Committee report hi hausa karon presene a copy kha han semula hi karon president ya thagan tiem member ten kan pom theimo alo mome thu pon tur kan ya tuna thu pon tur lem kan soyanga panel of chairman turte bulletin part 2 number za somnga pathum of 22nd February 2021 karon sem tawa elomu to karinga tun kan session chunga panel of chairman tu da chu heng mi te hin nei pakan na pu nihar kan ti chakma member zom tak ani panina pulo ma matau chang member zom tak ten pathum na pu HB exava member zom tak te ten palina Dr. Valal Thana member zom tak te ani member zom doctrine pulal duoma 26th Serchip ST Assembly Constituency tanga MLA ta na thantlin chuan para true sub clause true of the 10th Schedule of the Constitution of India abo chia da wangin nisom ni le pasari thasom pakhat sang ni le som ni zetom ni khan member of Legislative Assembly ani na tanga ba disqualified ani ti house zom ta hian ka riatir cheu ani ole voina kan business su kan zauta kan chol toanga nakduk ni somni le pali thani sak ni le somni pakhat nilai ni jingdar som le chan vea kan thu khom le donia sitting is adjourned.